decide in that exact moment who's reading what. Hey guys, welcome back. It's A Distant Star, episode 8. 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 mission. Which is definitely the first title I came up with, and not the better one I accidentally came up with after the fact. Okay, we have already done nose goes and decided that... Oh shit, I don't have your names up. Nobody has names.
Josh is frozen. Oh no, he's just really still.
I'll fix it. And Sunshine is going to tell us all about...
You know what, Mike? When you're right, you're right. I'm so glad you interrupted me so that we could do that intro. That was real important.
I had to fucking do the YouTube intro, you giant sack of shit.
I just said, when you're right, you're right.
I hope you're sterile. The
Oof. Ew. We're getting serious.
As far as I know, I don't have any kids, but I also don't really want kids, so that's kind of a blessing. If I were sterile.
To more than just you. Please continue.
This seems needlessly hurtful, but anyway.
Oh, I don't have to use Phil's. Phil has one.
So this is an every week thing, but Mike was a douche. They were attacked by desert bandits, and I think Adidas died a couple times and was heroically brought back to life by one of the priests or clerics. And then I believe they won, and that was great work by everybody, especially Steve, MVP. And they traveled to the city, which had really big walls. It was built into the side of a mountain, and it was really cool looking. The city that they went into was really nice. They got some crepes, and Rainbow got drunk. Rainbow got drunk / full on crepes and wine, and vomited a couple times, I believe, walking up the mountain. And everyone else, I think, did okay. They walked up the mountain to the top, where they were. I mean, a lot of stuff happened, honestly. Like, they had a bunch of talks and stuff, but they got to the top of the mountain where they were told to wait, and they were basically put under house arrest. And then Sangmo and Trey from the village in the first episode or second episode.
Trey, excuse me, Trey.
Came and talked to them for a bit and said that they're going to be interrogated by Inquisitor, who is a douche, and they would need to tell the truth. And there's a dog. And so they were interrogated by the Inquisitor, and he was a douche. I believe everybody told the truth, if I remember correct.
Yes.
There was some conflict points that the Inquisitor addressed. Steve and Sunshine made really good impressions on the Inquisitor. They passed with flying colors. Everyone else had some issues, but
he was a dick.
They were. Sangmo heavily hinted that they would be offered the job that she has, which is kind of like, I don't know. It was presented as like secret police, basically, where they're not really any of the 3 parts of the order. They're kind of above all that in a way.
Let's chill out with the secret police thing. I don't know if that's... There's some connotations with secret police. I don't...
Yeah, exactly. Am I wrong?
Well, you'll find out. You'll find out.
Well, anyway, that's the impression that I got from listening to it. Maybe not quite as bad as that, but anyway. So she said, you all did great with the interrogations, and you're going to meet my teacher, Tyshvia. Is that right?
Yes.
Or not teacher, but master.
Tyshvia.
Master of like the order, Tyshvia. And they did meet Tyshvia, who is a robot with a little flying bug, mechanical bug. I assume he's a Warforged, but that's player knowledge, not really character knowledge, because as far as I know, our characters are all like, "Holy shit! Who the fuck is this thing? What is he? Is he alive? What is it?" Because Warforged are not common, correct?
They do not exist.
Non-existent.
So yes, we're all like, "What the fuck is this?"
Again, the concept of things being magical is blasphemous. This is a sentient thing. All right. That leads you to where we left off, where Tyshvia said he would blow your fucking minds. Well, Sangmo says that y'all did a pretty good job.
I have questions.
Oh, I'm sure you do, and we'll save them to the end of the tour. All right. Everybody keep your hands and arms inside the to yourselves and follow me. He starts to old man waddle. Where it's that kind of walk where he's doing his best to move quickly, but the knees and the ankles and the hips don't work so good no more. And he leads you. Remember, you were in a giant room, mostly unlit. Leads you back down the hallway you came, and you off to an offshoot hallway that you had passed previously on the way here. You start to you hit a gated checkpoint is the best way to describe it. There's a guard, there's a gate, and Tyshvia takes a key out to unlock it. Not the guard, Tyshvia. He unlocks it, passes through, keeps walking for a bit. So, okay. Questions. I bet the first question you're thinking is, man, is this dude old? And I get that. I eat well. I'm just joking, I don't eat. You guys need to cheer the hell up.
Are we allowed to laugh?
Oh. Are you asking him?
It's more of a general group thing. Get around, testing the waters, seeing how everyone's doing, and I'll go.
See, that guy gets it. He gets it.
Laura has been replaced by Hugo.
Laura is.
Forgive us, it has been a long-
Questions.
Audie, what do you say?
Forgive us, this has been a long day. Also, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. I get that a lot. Well, it's a bit of a walk, so I'll do my best. I don't know what I am. Let's be real clear with that. I refer to myself as a person, and I prefer he, him pronouns. Okay?
Okay, that tracks.
I don't eat, I don't breathe, and I've been alive a real long time. Longer than any of you assholes, okay?
Hobbies?
Question?
The bathroom's back there. Why are you raising your hand?
Do you not eat because you don't like it, or because you can't?
I literally don't have a mouth. Look at my face.
Oh.
Explains a lot.
Are you Tyshvia from the beginning of the order?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm old as shit. Anyway, we're almost here. Leads you down a set of stairs that start to widen as you get there. At the bottom, there are two guards standing next to two large statues. Behind them, a large vault door. You can tell from the circular shape, and you can tell which direction it rolls. But there's no way to open it. There's no handle. There's no hello, Jack. There's no circular locking mechanism like you'd see on a regular little vault. It's just the symbol. It's the symbol of the order. Well, the symbol of the one, right? The keystone with the sun. But this one is colorized. Normally it's a just depicted as a white keystone so that the color of the sun can come through. But this is shining black. Like shines like glass, but is pure black to the sight. He walks up and says some words in a language I highly doubt any of you know.
Draconic or Elvish Orc?
Jay, what's the language? Pretty sure.
Jack.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but what?
I speak Abyssal, if that matters.
Of course
you do.
Of course you do, kiss
Giant?
ass. Yeah. It is none of the things that you guys have said.
Okay. Thank you for humoring us.
Yes. No, it was a specific language. I'm not just being a jackass. And the door by itself starts to spin in many different ways, detach and move. It unfolds like origami, going back to its natural shape, and just sort of falls away off to the side. This is called the vault. Guess why we call it that?
Because it is a vault.
I see you're the dumb one. Come on!
I whispered
It jumps in the air really high.
I whispered to Audie, I was gonna say that too.
As you walk in, this is a very Cave of Wonders vibe. It appears to light itself as you walk in. Magical torches along the walls. Glowing vibrant reds and oranges. Very warm and inviting. And it looks like a museum of sorts. Or a well-organized warehouse. Now, don't touch anything. I'm really not joking on that. We really, I really can't be any more serious. Don't touch literally anything.
Nothing but the lamp. Got it.
No. You just, some of this shit'll kill you. And I don't really have time to tell you which ones, so don't touch it. We got this in last week, thanks to you. He wanders back a bit and picks up the sheath. Look at this, baby! Starts walking it towards you. You six did an excellent job on this. I want you to know that. I've heard the full...
What is that?
Well, it's what's commonly referred to as a sheath.
Thank you.
You put swords in it.
I meant beyond the more mundane qualities.
Oh shit, that's what it's used for?
Well, that we still got to figure out. We're pretty sure we know its partner. With every sheath comes a sword. And anything built this well, you don't just put any old thing in it.
So you guys already have the sword then?
Oh yeah. Had it for a while now. In fact, you want to see something real cool? All right.
Always?
I'm going to go with the Goliath on this one. All right, big guy. You seem like you just do whatever anybody tells you. Why don't you take that axe of yours and just throw it at me real hard? Just really hurl that thing at me. No, the other Goliath. Holy crap, this group.
Rainbow.
I grab it. I go to grab his axe.
I don't know if I should be offended or flattered that you think I'm a Goliath woman.
I'm not. Okay, what's your name? What's the gray one's name? What's his freaking name?
Steve.
Steve. Steve, I want you to take your axe and I want you to throw it at me.
Not with a PH, okay? Just making it clear. Just so you know.
So it's Steve?
Yes.
That's complicated. Anyway, just do your best.
Steve.
Throw the axe.
Throw in the axe.
Okay, I would like you to roll thrown.
Is his name actually spelled Steef? That's how I imagine it.
He rolls a critical. The main NPC is dead. We're all executed on the spot.
Game
Next
over.
week, episode 9.
Natural
Call it.
20. Natural 20 doesn't mean natural success. Don't care what you think.
And my throw is. I'm not finding it. Where am I supposed to look at here?
It's just your regular attack because it's
Oh, I just read.
throwing
Okay,
strength. So
just strength. Okay, so it'd be unnatural 21.
You do a great job. You hurl it directly at him. It would have done a lot of damage, but he just kind of holds that sheath. It stops in the air, and then it comes flying back at you. So why don't you go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw real quick?
Not as good. That would be an 8.
And your AC? Is what?
14.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and roll damage on this axe?
Okay.
such a funny guy, Mike.
Just
Okay,
hurtful.
that'd be
That's all that
15
is.
damage.
15? Okay,
Yeah.
congratulations. You Oh, God, took it right in the kisser. Oh,
What?
shit. Oh, that looked like it hurt. You really needed to move. You gotta dodge.
Is my face okay? It
No.
doesn't feel okay.
No, you look bad. You're bleeding a lot.
Oh no, that's what I'm scared of.
Can anybody who know magic that can do a thing?
I would love to heal him using my limited spells.
Well, thank you.
I heal him using one of my limited spells. He heals 6 points.
Mike, the D&D overlay is still for Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I'll change it real quick. Sorry.
I feel like
Steve, I stop the bleeding with the magic, and then I say, Steve, why don't you go sit down for a bit?
that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, fine. Fine.
Next time somebody tells you to throw an axe at them, maybe don't do it.
Throw the yeah, your idea.
Because it's not going to end well for you if they're asking you to do it.
Fine.
Sometimes you just-
I'll help him out. You're better now. Steve, you heal for 11.
Wow, I feel amazing. Maybe are you sure I shouldn't throw axes at people now more? I mean, there was pain for a little bit, but I feel great now.
Yeah, go for it.
You
All right.
gotta love the spirit. You can't really get behind the intelligence.
I've learned nothing.
Laura? Is Laura frozen?
Hervidja went away on mine.
Okay. Yeah, she.
Luke, what is
I'm like,
happening?
I have never seen her look so bored, ever.
I don't know how I found that, but that was amazing.
It's a woman almost killing herself at an
Oh my
axe
God,
throwing.
Nobody can see it. Stop referencing
sorry.
shit nobody can see. Okay. Anyway, so you guys already knew what this did, right? Reflects metals. And great job figuring that out. I kind of thought Steve would not throw the axe based entirely on that. But
It's on you.
But how do you have a sword that you can't put in a sheath because you can't put metal in it?
It's made out of something besides metal.
Ah! He grabs a table behind him, and he grabs a very ornate-looking sword. Very sharp, but clearly made of stone of some kind. Look at this! And he just puts it right in the sheath.
Does anything
This-
special happen
No.
when he does that?
Nope. Just the
Okay.
sound of a sword going in a sheath. Actually, have a bit of a whetstone sound because the sheath has metal parts to it and the sword stone.
What did the sword do?
This sword is called Stone Cutter. Now, who here knows their religious history? Show of hands.
Rainbow would probably raise her hand too
Yes.
if she was here.
Okay. Do you remember before the Great Blackness, the Dark Times, when the old gods were killed by the kings of old? Yes? They were cruel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they needed weapons to do it. You're looking at Stone Cutter. This sword can cut through any stone or metallic object. Could hew a whole mountain. In fact, we carved this here vault and everything inside of it out of it. Doesn't hurt the sword, doesn't do anything to it.
And you're giving it to us?
Oh, hell no! You're never going to touch this seat again! No. This is going to private collection. I just wanted you to know how important it was what you found. You found the second part to a weapon that helped kill the old evil gods. Think about it. He goes back and he sets it on a sort of like pedestal behind him. Well, we're going to lock that one up for about good here soon.
To another vault? Isn't this the vault?
No, I'm going to put it in my house. Yeah, like legitimately, I'm going to put it in my house.
If all of these god-killing items are so important, how were they all lost?
Time does a lot of shit. And they weren't lost for a while. The houses used to have them. Well, I mean, they controlled them when they took care of the old evil gods, right? The old gods. Well, when you got that much power, just kind of sitting around, you end up using it. And caused a lot of damage real quick. Anyway, so a lot of them got lost. Some of them we haven't found. But now, we don't let anybody have them. It's too much. People can't be trusted. Anybody.
I look at Rainbow.
What are you looking at?
He said not to trust people.
Oh, that's a
Frozen.
wise choice for you to not
frozen.
trust me. That's 100% smart, wise choice.
Yep, on the nose, that one. Hey, I read your second book, by the way. Is that Drive by on out by Doucette really that good with the cheesesteaks?
Yeah, but you don't eat, so.
I
thanks for
can
reading,
smell
bro.
it. You jerk. All right, follow me.
That's why I was confused. I guess I could add like a scent section for you.
You really
For those-
should. It's called accessibility. All right, come on. Let's go. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Looky Lou's over.
Oh.
He shoos you back out of the vault. Locked in that vault is generations of stuff we found before it's been destroyed. Some stuff like the sword there and the sheath we'll keep. We'll hang on to. It's too powerful. Too spooky. But the rest of it, we feed it to God. So that's fun. Hey, do you guys want to meet God?
Is that a dog?
Are you gonna kill us? Is that what this is? Like, you're
That
just trying
did
to
sound
kill
very
us?
threatening. I will take it back. No, no. He's literally. It's in the other room we were just in. The one. Yeah, come on.
I'll admit to applied interest.
I guess we can't really say no, can we?
You could say no. You can say no to a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. He starts fumbling up the stairs.
That's kind of what I thought.
All right.
Is frozen in place.
All right. Okay.
You're
So-
frozen in place, you said?
Yes.
So, I don't know if I would notice that.
One
Sorry,
of the
I'm rolling my own perception roll to see if I notice him lagging back. I don't. Never mind.
the guards standing outside of the vault would for sure. Master Tyshvia, what did you armor? Let's go. Did we break him? Oh God, did we break him?
Possibly. Anyone got an oil can? We might be able to fix that.
I'm not even done blowing up your brain yet. Come on, don't take this from me. I really don't get to do it that often. Damn it. All right, come here, big guy. Wait, what do you got? Use your words.
What? He just kind of stumbles forward.
Is he always like this, or is this a special day?
No, he's usually like it. He doesn't really talk very much.
You stumble forward like you're falling?
Just like kind of stagger forward, like and try and start moving.
Okay.
Okay. Let's sit down for a second. Let's sit down.
You can lean on me. Come on. Let's
Oh, take a seat on the stairs. We need to take 5. Okay. Everybody take a seat. Pull out your waters. Let's have a little snack. Might be a blood sugar thing.
Point. He scares me.
I don't understand blood sugar, but it might be a blood sugar thing. We got an apple. Maybe some fruit snacks.
It's not that. I cannot understand this concept that God is in the other room. Everything is spinning. Maybe
Well-
it is the altitude.
We haven't even got to the worst part of it yet. Generally, I have this whole lead up, but you've kind of ruined it at this point. Where I got to talk about how, Clef Notes version. Okay, so basically everything building up over the past 300 plus years has been a lie, and the one doesn't real. How's that sound?
Pretty damn vindicating, actually.
One of the
At least
one of the
it's
guards
real.
behind him. Tyshvia, that's enough. What? What am I supposed to do? Lie. Oh, he passed out. Oh shit. Okay.
Um,
Didn't
Does
realize.
this mean I get to slap him? Is that
can I?
right? I can do that to wake him
I
up.
get 1 second.
Apparently, there's a line forming.
I think Rainbow had dibs.
Okay. Somebody.
No, I wouldn't take that away from you, guy. He's been an ass to you. You go.
Well, just think of it. He's the type that would turn the other cheek, so you at least get to get the other side.
Tyshvia goes up and checks his pulse real quick. Audie,
go
are
up and
you
I
still
slap.
alive? Thumbs up if you're still alive. Okay.
I go
Hey.
up and I slap him, like, really hard across the left side of his face.
Roll to hit.
Like
Reflexes
full
cause
damage.
me to swing at him.
Unarmed strike. That's a 10.
It's a no.
He's prone.
You slap him in the armor and it hurts.
You're
The
short for my arm strike.
wow, I'm really questioning Singmo's decisions here. Okay. All right. Just-
22.
Oh, to try and get me back?
Yes,
He tagged you back. He definitely tagged you back.
that is 5 damage.
Yeah. 5 damage.
That's a big dead arm there, bud.
Oof. Okay,
Trying to wake
I
you
feel
up.
better. What were we talking about?
All right, sit down. Sit down. Seriously. Okay. My guard friend is correct. The one is technically real. There is a god. Thank you, Tyshvia. Please do not be such a jerk to the new people. Hey, I'm in charge here. You're in charge of dickall. Shut up. You know, I used to get respect. It's fine. It's fine. I could fire him. Out of a cannon into the sun! Anyway.
Do we know what cannons are?
No.
It's like, what the fuck's a cannon?
This guy scares me, but I respect him.
Well, basically, the one... You go to a nice church and you see pictures of divine light, the sun, you know, emanating from all the pretty pictures and stained glass windows. It's not like that. And there is no, by the way, all those songs about he will save us, the one, the great one. At first, let's remove the pronoun. There's no genitalia on this thing. It's a thing that provides power to all of us, to you. And by whatever definition you hold, I guess that's God. if it gives enough magic to give it to everybody.
Has anyone?
Do you have to
checked the
pee
genitals?
again?
Has anyone checked for genitals?
Oh yeah, I've checked every inch of that fucking thing.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. Are we ready to go see it? Because it's cool.
Yes.
Yes?
Okie dokie.
Sure.
You, miss?
Oh, for the love of the one. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I'm
If
waiting for
anyone
everybody.
else thinks or has stupid questions, just kill them. I don't care. Let's go to the one, please.
All
I
right.
want to see this.
He puts his arm on your shoulder. What? Audie. What about you, Pussy Willow? You ready?
I will be fine.
Okay. 'Cause if you need a binky, I could find one. And he starts wandering off.
Starting to like this guy more.
He takes you back down, and he takes you exactly into where you met him.
Sunshine whispers to Rainbow in twin speak. Why the fuck is this taking so long?
Dude.
I want to know what dude is in twin speak.
It's just dude. I think it's just dude.
Adi, don't worry. I have a binky you can borrow. You don't have to ask him.
I don't need anything.
Sunshine's actually getting angry that it's taking this long for us to go see God.
All right, fine. Send
The
in.
question's correct.
you
This is character Sunshine. Morgan's not actually mad.
You guys, he leads you back into that room. Again, giant fucking room, but most of it unlit. He leads you past his workstation, and you're walking on a little pathway. Leads you down pretty consistently for a while. After a few steps, he yells, all right, go ahead and light it up. And that little floating bug thing takes off from his shoulder and goes in front of him. Now, don't freak out because it's hard to explain. You can see the light from the little bug thing float up quite a ways. And all of a sudden, lights start to appear around an object in the middle. Kind of a series of objects, actually. The first noticeable thing you see is a stone wall. We have lost Marcus.
I'll be back in a sec.
A stone wall. Probably 40 feet high. Roll perception.
Nine.
Well,
21.
21 for me too.
Rainbow?
14.
No, 1 second. She meant.
Sorry. Discord was making all of my internet not load. So 8.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Be back in a sec.
We should have had you host a Zoom call. But then they wouldn't be good in the Zoom chat. They So everybody sees, and this is Rainbow and Tidley included, that behind the wall is a rounded structure of some sort. But the light gets a bit lost in it, so it's hard to see what you're looking at. Steve, you see that the wall actually continues and becomes spiraling stairs and walls that go up a very long way and disappear somewhere above you. Audie, Guy, and Sunshine, you're able to put together that what you're looking at is a man-made structure, the wall, the stairs, surrounding a perfect black sphere. Probably 300 feet tall.
Perfectly smooth,
From
like marble glass, or
yeah, the exterior, it's not glass, but it's a it has some shine to it.
like a polished stone.
Yeah.
It's not jaggedy like the
Nope.
thing that we got from the temple.
Nope, not at all. You do see there are pop marks in it here and there though, and they appear to be random. They're also always right next to a walkway, so you have to assume it's maybe an entry point or something. All right. Everybody, meet the one. This is the one.
Rainbow just starts laughing.
Yeah, it's how I feel a lot.
Hi, God.
Oh, I don't think. Well, I don't know for sure, but I don't think he can hear you.
Ooh.
The staircase, the one?
Made a toy god.
No, the sphere behind it. Wow, it's good. You got a nice butt. Holy hell.
Okay, yeah, good to know. Good to know. All right.
Yeah, take those compliments.
So this is where all magic comes from. All of it. Your magic and my magic and all of the magics. Well, not exactly mine, but all of the magics.
So is everything we learned a lie, basically?
No, it's not a... What you're taught is that the kings of old defeated the evil gods. They did. Then there was a time of great darkness. There was. Then the one, and he points at the sphere, brought magic back. And it did. It saved us. Saved everyone.
Where did the one come from?
Well, now that's a story.
And I guess more importantly, what's the price for it saving us?
No, the price is that it's such a... I'm the only one who
At
knows.
least 5 gold.
You ever been to a mill? A bread mill? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Think of the one as a bread mill. Okay? You take care of it, and you give it the right things, and it makes grain, and grain makes bread. It makes flour, and flour makes bread. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, my job is I take care of it. And I put in grain, different magical trinkets, and it makes flour. And then all of us, everyone, makes bread. You get what I'm saying?
I'm bread?
Oh.
You're gonna feed Steve to it?
No.
No, he's way too nice.
God.
Take
Thank
Audie.
you. Thank you.
Everyone calls it the one. Because that's what the church says. Me? I call it the forge. But it's not a popular name, just FYI.
So I'm sorry, where did it come from?
The fucking sky, dude. You ever notice how the Capitol wall, the mountain around the Capitol is a U shape? Perhaps from crystalline rock and sand being blown up while superheated from something from the sky hitting it really hard and really fast. Yeah, it came from the sky.
Are we in a crater?
Oh yeah, it's a crater.
Oh.
But you don't say that. You can't. Our job, my job, we are Sangmo Lock. We're called keepers. Because we keep the one running. We keep the magical items from people. And we keep the secret so that there's no freaking war over it. Okay? It's the part of the order most of the order doesn't even know is real. That's what Sangmo wants you to try and be. A keeper. But you ain't in yet. Not if I have anything to say about it. Because frankly, you all seem like idiots. God, do you have to pee too? What's with the hands?
Does it grant wishes?
No.
You sure?
What? Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure as shit better not. I've been talking to this thing for over 300 friggin' years.
I just, Rainbow asked me and she's too embarrassed to say it, so I thought I'd throw out the question.
You know my favorite part about all of this? Oh, is all of the people who try to do research on like other types of magic beyond what is given by the one are killed for blasphemy, and it's not even a real fucking god. Oh, life is funny, isn't it? Oh.
Well, the crazy thing is,
that Inquisition just goes and kills people for asking questions against their god. Oh God, this is funny. This is a funny day.
It gets crazier. They're not even that wrong. There is no magic outside of this thing. It makes all of it.
I go up to Sunshine and just be like, she finds like other people dying funny.
Sunshine.
I'm just kind of staring at it.
I also
I
don't
look at
understand.
Guy and I go, does it sound like she's being serious?
I don't know. That's very maniacal laughing.
Does it sound like she's having a good time, Guy?
Kind of. That's why I'm scared.
I cast light in my hand and just make it disappear.
Audie.
I don't understand everything that you said. I don't understand a lot of what you said, but what happens when you run out of magical items to feed your millstone?
We don't know.
I have an idea of what will happen.
Go ahead.
We'll kill everybody.
Well, or we'll enter another dark age.
When
And-
everybody killed everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. And all of the magical beings were hunted for alchemical purposes.
Yeah, and we don't have a whole lot of those around anymore.
You know,
I know a place that has mer people.
There used to be more of me. They're all gone. Anyway,
Tyshvia, I understand, at least I think I understand the world as it is then. And I guess my question to you is this the world you want? Or are we...
that's irrelevant, kid. It's a world we
Are you
got.
trying to do anything to make it better?
I learned a very long time ago that you do your job, whatever it is, and you do it to the best of your abilities for as long as you can. And if it helps people, that's even better. My job is to keep that thing running. Your job is to be a keeper. So, show and tell's over. Back this way. He starts walking back towards his lab.
I put out the light and then turn around and walk behind him.
He walks in mostly silence on the way back up the stairs towards his workbench lab area.
I follow behind him.
He lets y'all come at your own pace. He's a bit of a jerk off, but he's aware that can be traumatic. Is there anything you'd like to say or do before you join him?
Quick question. Are the stairs that we're going up, are we going to be right next to the one?
No. You're going back towards his work area that you met him at initially. Which is...
So we're walking away.
You're walking away. Yeah.
And I thought we were walking towards it. Are we able to get actually close and touch it?
I mean, he leaves you alone.
But it's not like there's a gap or anything. Like I could go up and I could touch it.
You don't know. You'd have to at least get up on top of that wall. And there are stairs.
I just kind of look around at everyone else. I'm just like, does anyone else just kind of want to go touch it? Anyone want to go with me?
I agree. You should touch it.
I'm out. I already had an axe thrown right back at me, so I'm good for trouble today.
I'm walking behind Tyshvia, so I'm not there.
Let's just keep in mind, Guy, that this thing consumes magical artifacts to keep itself going. You yourself are a magical being, so feel free to touch it if you want to be consumed by the giant black orb thing that is our god.
When you put it like that. Well, if no one else is gonna, I'll probably hold out this time. By the end of my adventures, I'm gonna touch that thing.
I think you should do it.
This is where Tiddly comes in. Yeah, you should touch it.
Not yet. Not yet. I turn around and walk back towards the lab. Look over my shoulder.
I don't know what you
Keep
said.
walking.
I don't know what you said there.
I said soon.
Okay. All right. Does everybody rejoin Tyshvia?
She curses in Abyssal the whole way.
Now that you're aware it's not actually blasphemy. Just
No, she doesn't care that she knows Abyssal. It's not blasphemy anymore. So she's just gonna curse up a storm in Abyssal, sounding like a fucking demon.
Well, it's not blasphemy inside here. All right.
Oh, that's easily the 15th most disturbing thing I have heard today.
All right. How's everyone feeling? Let's do a real quick feelings check. Good? Are we good? Really fucked up? Like jumping off the mountain fucked up? I like to check. One dude literally just took a flying leap, and I'm not doing that again. So let's all just have a real quick powwow.
Do you have anything?
I'm at about 4 out of 10 for freaked out. I feel like.
No, it's low. Good for you.
Like some things he said made sense, but also like the fuck. So yeah,
Go ahead, Tiddly.
I'm a 4.
I can't say I'm surprised, but it's still a shock.
You know, Sang Mo said that something very similar to that when she went through here. Locke passed the fuck out. That poor man. Oh my god. He's still fucked up over it. I'm certain of it. He's very devout. He's a very devout man.
Like, do you have like any sandwiches or anything?
Oh yeah, there's a cafeteria on the way out. You should check it out. I think
Alright.
today was fried chicken day.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't eat, but yeah. Okay. So, who here wants to be a keeper? Show of hands, since we're a hand-raising group.
Quick question beforehand. What else does that entail other than feeding it magic stuff?
Basic rundown, and it's a variable group, but you work for the order, but you kind of don't. You're a keeper. You can play at being any other member. You're given badges for any of them. Whatever you need to do, you've got to do.
Wait, we get badges? I'm in.
I didn't even finish, and he's in. Okay.
Said
Do we
badges.
have to?
You don't have to, but I'll tell you
I don't
right
like-
now that the Inquisitors will never leave you alone again.
I would like a night
I
to
don't
think
like-
about it, if that's okay.
Hmm?
I'm perfectly fine staying in wherever accommodation you want me to stay in, but I would like to sleep on it.
Fair enough. What about you?
I don't like badges.
We don't have to wear a damn
His
badge.
badge.
I don't know. You don't have to. It's not. I mean, it's not necessary. It's just like a perk. A lot of people see it as a perk. I don't know.
I'll take his badges.
No, what? One set of. Oh crap. Okay. Most of the time, you're given jobs, right? You hear about, I don't know, some dude healing people somewhere, and you go there and you investigate it. Make sure it's on the up and up. If it's a magical item or some crap that would go against the one thing, I guess. You gotta do something about it. Okay? That's the whole point. There's these items out there, and we have to keep feeding the beast, as it were. And it's better that...
Sunshine winces when he says that.
It's better that those things aren't out there. Do you really think that Trey, little sweet Trey, somebody a little more mean wouldn't have figured out what he was doing eventually? Stuff kills people, man. It's strong and it's powerful and it kills people. Anyway, you'll have plenty of time to think on it. You're not keepers yet. There's 3 parts to get in. 1, somebody's got to give you their name. Sangma already said that. She's standing up for all of you. 2, you have to go on an accompanied mission, which you already did. Your little temple thing, which... that is a whole mess that we got to figure out. And 3, you got to go on a mission by yourself. See if you can pull it off. If you can do it without being handheld, you're in. And it just so happens we got one for you. It's a little thing nobody else wants. It's down south, the ice people. What's that place called? The freaking Skaggy. That house. Anybody would like to roll history? You can know a few things about Skaggy real quick.
Dirty 20.
I think we lost Phil.
18.
Oh, no, there he is.
11.
Ooh, Phil knows. Sorry, Audie knows.
Steve.
That is a 2.
Cool.
No, sorry, there's -1. That's a 1.
So Rainbow and Tiddly, you would know Skaggy is the Great Southern house. You know it's real cold there. Not a lot of people live there. It sucks. It's mostly ice. Audie, Guy, Sunshine, Skaggy, the people of Skaggy are actually nomadic whalers. They're ice whalers. So they travel the ice drifts with their boats and their sleds and their whalers, which is big business because the blubber sells well. It's their main sale and it, does well. Audie, your specific natural 20 thing you would learn is that the best way to get there would definitely be by sea, because if you try to travel by land, it would be it would take weeks, and you'd have to travel multiple rivers and lakes, and it would be a nightmare. But you also know that the only permanent settlement, because they are mostly nomadic, is the town Skaggy, named by the name of the same thing, that is on the the base of the Eastern Peninsula down there, and it is right next to contested land with the house Kareva right next to it. Pretty much, when the snow comes in the winter months, Skaggy pushes everybody out, and then when the snow melts, because Kareva has way more people, they push back in and try to take land again. And it's basically been this ongoing mini war between the two houses that you can't call a war because they're houses, and everyone's supposed to play nice. But it's this ongoing bullshit that's forever. It's been forever.
Is this something I happen to know, or is there
Yeah, maybe you ran into
some kind of relationship? Is there any nature of a relationship between House Traxudovic and those houses, despite being on opposite ends of the continent?
You probably purchased plenty of oil from them through Mira. I would assume you'd probably know it more from the tournament scene. Maybe the Southern Focus Skagi are hardy. I mean, you're talking like Northern Inuit and stuff like that. Tough folk.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, Tyshvia. Is it all right if we retire for the night?
Yeah, that's fine. Listen, I know this is a lot, and I know we're asking an impossible amount from you. And I know it's kind of all held over your head with a threat. Not even like a loose one. But not a lot of people do anything. They wake up, they go to work, they go home, they go to sleep. And they do that for however many years, and then they die. You'll only get stories you can tell each other, but they'll be damned good ones. Okay? That's my pitch. I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
You're telling me, you've told me so far today that just about everything I know is a lie
Yes?
that has been perpetuated in order to keep people in order, under control, from freaking out over the truth.
Yeah.
And you want me and these other folks here
Uh-huh.
to work to perpetuate that lie and feed into this thing
He gets it.
Yeah.
to maintain order.
Well, it's either
You
that
know
or
what?
we...
Maybe
We get badges.
maybe this is just so fucked up that I have come like from 1 to 10 and all the way around several times full circle. But I'm good with this.
All right. Hey, look at that. Didn't see that coming. I'm in. Okay. And you guys can leave.
Okay. I walk out.
Okay. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, we're heading back to the lift. As we get in the lift, just to be safe, I cast Featherfall on Audie and Sunshine. Just in case. Not sure how your guys' heads are at.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if I'm being more serious tonight. I feel like this would be affecting Sunshine dramatically. So.
Well, I forget. Was your character really religious?
Not.
I thought that was more
especially
Phil's.
so, but I feel like this should be knocking everybody back on their heels. This is kind of like if you found out that gravity was fake and it was all done by a giant fucking sphere in the middle of the world, not in the world, but like in Washington. That big ass box.
I was gonna say gravity is caused by a giant sphere in the middle of the world.
Gravity isn't really a thing. It's all made by this meteor we found like 100 years ago. I mean, that's a bad metaphor, but I mean,
No,
keep in
I
mind,
get what you're saying.
This is not like the scientific societies that we have now. This society would be like at best Renaissance Europe, where religion is hugely important. So, like, you wake up and thank God for everything. Like, if you're Christian back then. So I think it's reasonable that we would react very strongly to finding out that everything's a lie. Not everything, but a lot.
I tried to treat this all very, very seriously, but man, I fucking lost it when I started thinking about whalers on the moon.
Same. I saw you start typing, and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta do that too. We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon.
There ain't no whale, so we tell tall tales and sing a whaling tune.
Laura,
Um,
how's Laura
no,
doing?
that's fine. I just
Rainbow's fucked up, I know, but how's Laura doing?
I'm just out of it tonight. I slept 4 hours last night, so I'm really, really tired. But yeah, Rainbow's pissed because people she knew literally got killed for doing research that didn't matter. And so she's pissed.
That'll do it.
So I guess we're less
That'll fucking
secret
do it.
police and more glorified Indiana Jones here. Sounds like it belongs in
Florida.
the Ford.
I mean, that's
belongs in the vault.
It belongs in the one.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh shit, Mike's back.
Hello.
talking dirty. I mean, about him at least.
Talk dirty.
Are we back at the dormitory?
Sure.
Okay, I cast Scorching Ray and blow the fucking doors off the dormitory.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
The
was
door,
nice.
so I don't know if you want me to roll attack for that. I can roll damage if you like.
Roll damage. I don't think you need to roll.
All
actually-
6 rays, so 26 damage.
All right.
So
Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Okay, and I walk in. Go sit down on my bed.
Why is there 2 Tyshvias? You do that and somebody
Kinda
nearby
rude.
goes, "What the hell?" Okay. Continue, guy. Sorry.
So I guess I'm just gonna put out the fires, or is there fire left over from that?
Nope. Blew up the door. I don't know. I guess that's up to Mike. I don't know. All I
No,
intend to
no,
do
it's
is just blow up the door.
you can put out a little fire or something.
I mean, there are chunks of smoldering door all over our now, but
Really hope anybody inside.
me too.
Oh, hey Trey. Show.
Trey was hiding behind the door waiting to surprise us.
Good thing we preloaded that art of Trey with burn wounds. All right. Do you all just go back to the dorm and lay down?
I make.
What time is it?
Probably not late. It's probably it was morning when this all happened. It's probably like not even noon.
Are we allowed to leave now, or do we have to stay in the building?
It was unclear. Nobody's following you anymore.
I s-
Before I start dinner, I kind of go out and like,
It would be lunch,
I just-
guy. It would definitely be lunch.
it's like, I just want to make sure I'm not going to get billed for that door. But any chance we can get a replacement in case it gets breezy? Like, just find a guard.
Earlier, wasn't one of you trying to get the door to stay open to let the breeze through? It's kind of stuffy in here.
Dude, what the hell?
Not me. I'm just wanting to make sure in case we wanted to keep you guys out.
Not cool. Starts to walk away. Not cool.
I go and I
Well, I
start making
suppose-
lunch.
We found it
should
this
see
way.
what's in the commissary.
I'm just kind of sitting there doing a 1,000-yard stare thing on my bed.
Time to
You
go.
handled that well, brother.
What'd you say? Sorry. And both two people were talking. I didn't catch either.
Go ahead, Josh.
Steve,
I was just gonna say I was gonna go to the cafeteria.
Audie, are you going to the commissary as well?
Yes. Now, Laura, what were you saying?
Oh, I just said you handled that well, brother.
Which part?
Blowing the only bit of privacy that we had.
Sorry. I figured it was better to burn a door than a person.
And we are all grateful for that. So, how you feeling about our entire education and religion being a complete and utter lie?
I look at her and smile and go, well, I just blew up that fucking door. How do you think I feel? How about you?
Oh, I would like to find a magical being and crush it to death so that I can use its magical soul in order to feel like I have power that's not being controlled by a giant black orb. But, here we are.
Yeah, ordinarily I would think, what the fuck when you say stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna accept the offer though.
Well, it feels like, even though they say we have a choice, it really feels as though we don't. And frankly, I'm interested in having access to this information and the research that it could potentially provide.
I
Do
agree.
you think maybe life would be better without magic?
I don't know, but I do feel like I don't like what I just learned. And if we want to change it, being a keeper would be the best place to be.
You are speaking my language, brother. Literally.
Yeah, this is all in twin speak, by the way. I don't know if there's anyone there or not, but
OBKB.
yeah. It's just pig Latin. It's our secret language no one else understands.
Guy, what was your survival roll on cooking?
$18.
You're doing a good job. What are you making?
Like sandwiches, but like panini style sandwiches.
Ah, nice.
Like I warm up 2 pots and press them together, get a nice
Nice.
crust.
Tiddly, did you eat at the commissary with Steve and Audie, or you back
I
at
did
the...
not. I want to venture outside and see if I can find a way to climb on top of the building we're in to collect my thoughts.
Sure. That would be... That's acrobatics, right? To climb? Or is it athletics?
I think you probably have to do this,
Acrobatics.
depending on how-
Acrobatics.
if
Go
you
ahead and roll
jump or-
acrobatics.
Right. No. 9. That went
Well-
worse than I wanted it to.
You're able to get on top of a window overhang along the side. We'll say that.
Okay. That'll work. Is it a window that I can see that somebody's in? Or like a room that the window
No,
is?
it's a window overhang, so it's above the...
Oh,
window.
above the... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of sit up there, collect my thoughts,
Okay.
regroup.
Steve and Audie, they had mashed potatoes and fried chicken. It was delicious. Which I now want. Now that I've said that out loud, I want mashed potatoes and fried chicken.
Yeah, you do.
Sounds good.
Is there anyone else in the cafeteria
Especially if
there?
there's chicken gravy for the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, actually, it's not a lot of people, but it's, there's people there.
Anyone we could overhear?
Sure. What are you trying to listen for?
I guess more about like Guardian life here, or information on they're talking about like the sphere and just kind of how everything's actually run down here.
Well, it's workplace conversation, so a lot of it would be pretty inane.
How's Carol? Oh, she's good, I guess. I don't know. We haven't talked that much lately. Cool. Good to hear, man. Hope you have a good one.
Well, I mean, you asked. I thought you wanted a real response.
Yeah, see you later, buddy.
Go ahead, Steve, and roll perception. If you do well, I'll give you something.
Natural 20.
Are you fucking serious? Okay. All right.
You cannot read that.
So here's we cannot read that. That is the smallest dice.
This is the tiniest dice.
How
Yeah,
did you
that-
manage to make it so small? The
That's great.
Okay. You overhear this conversation. So what's up with the kid running around? Oh, yeah, that's Trent or Trey or something. Yeah, Locke brought him back from Mira. Is he like joining the order? I don't know. Way too young, but Tyshvia is real interested in him. I know that. He's been giving him classes, whatever that means, in his lab. Classes? About what? He's showing him what he does every day, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what you get.
Guy, they're talking about Trey.
Would I
Guy's
be
not in the
actually?
same
Would I be in the cafeteria or would I be back at the?
No,
kitchen
Guy
in the
would be
house?
in the kitchen at the house. He wouldn't be anywhere near you.
Oh, I thought he was the one
Only
in there.
person there is
Oh,
Audie.
wasn't
Audie's
it?
there with you.
Audie.
Adi, they're talking about Trey. They're giving him classes.
That's very interesting. I'm going to keep eating my food now.
Okay, I'll sit here.
I'll tell you if anything else comes up.
Two hulking guys trying to listen into people's conversations.
We're blending in.
I'm sure we stand out like
You stand
sure
out
we
like the
blend in
sore
perfectly.
thumbs of No Kill Djokovic's forehead. The that man has a
didn't even come
forehead.
close to getting that name right.
I don't care.
Nobody cares.
He plays for the Nuggets. I don't care. The all right. After you eat, do you rejoin everybody else, Audie and Steve?
Yes.
Sure.
You don't have to.
I have no better plan.
Okay. Afternoon wanes on. Not much happens. You actually don't hear from anybody. Then, getting close to dinner time, Barry wanders into the house.
I give him a leftover sandwich.
Did you wipe your feet? Did you wipe? They have to clean the floor. Barry, they have to clean the floors now. Ugh, that bad.
Did they replace the door yet?
No. A guy did come by to measure it, though.
Okay.
I would like to give Barry chin scritches.
Okay. You may give chin scritches.
Is
Barry. I just
a
pulled
guy
up an
or
old
a-
sandwich.
He comes over and almost takes your hand.
Okay. Very
I pull my hand back into my sleeve and go, ah, ah, ah.
It's your fault if he ate your hand.
Ah. I look at Adi.
Oh.
All right, so I heard you had a fun talk. And
I had fun with it.
all I know, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to tell me anything right now. But I know when I did it, I needed a very strong drink.
Where
Who?
can we get those?
That is the correct question. Who else would like to know the answer to that question? Show of hands. Yes. Yes, and Steve. Okay, fantastic. Barry, we're off! We're getting drunk, Barry! And Barry starts to actually run. She has to grab him alongside. No, they're walking. Barry, stop! Barry! Barry, slow down!
They're gonna get drunk too.
Bears love beer.
They hate cinnamon.
Sure.
She.
Did you say that bears hate cinnamon?
Yes.
Is that true?
Can you see
Oh,
why
fucking
Bear
no.
takes them so country?
Please tell me that Barry gets a honey ale.
I'm going to go get a beer.
Get out.
Or some mead.
Yeah, I imagine mead. Or Baron Jaeger.
All right.
No, he wouldn't get Baron Jaeger.
So,
Why not? It's like the exact taste and viscosity of honey. Go on, I'm sorry.
Bear Hunter.
So, you guys walked straight down the main promenade to get to the gardens before, yes? Takes
Sure.
you back down to the gardens through that secret, not so secret path. Back through the gardens, but takes you off south. You exit the gardens. You find yourself in a very nice district. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. Everything's nice all the time here. But the people wandering around seem very well dressed. It does also show off a bit that there are a lot of orcs here. Now, this is something we haven't covered yet because you haven't run into a lot of orcs. Orcs are not a magical species. So, when the dark time happened, there was nothing people could get out of orcs, right? So they thrived. There isn't a lot in Mira, but there's a crap load of orcs everywhere else. And a lot of them have money. You wouldn't know exactly why, but you know there are a lot of merchants and stuff like that. A lot of shipping and stuff is done via orc families and groups. The whole concept of the tribe basically doesn't exist in this world.
I know the ones that are skilled riders are sturdy jousters.
Did you say 30 jousters or dirty jousters?
Sturdy.
Oh. I thought you were like, you
Oh,
see the
no.
dirty.
You Sangmo explains to you along the way that she's going to take you to a bar she likes in the high-end market. Now, it's not really a market. It's kind of like half market, half high-end living. You know what I mean? If you're doing pretty well, you live here. You know, it's not like insanely well, but if you're doing pretty well, you live in here. She takes you to a bar. Kind of tucked away behind some buildings down an alley. Simply with a simple sign that just says, "Order up." With a little symbol of the one. Just kind of being cheeky, you know? You head in and it's a tavern like any other. Pretty normal. Collection of people. Bunch of different races. Probably mostly split between orc and human. But everyone's represented. And everyone's looking pretty nice. Takes you back, sits you down. I'll get the first round. How's that sound?
Appropriate.
Like a start.
Is how that sounds. Appropriate.
All right, no language out of you. She goes up. She disappears to the bar. So you guys are alone in the bar, alone by yourselves for a second.
I really hope she doesn't just cheap out and get Rumpelmans.
Barry's sitting at the end of the table on the floor.
Just like on his butt, hind leg, or like forelegs on the table, just like, yeah.
I like that idea.
Sure.
He's just waiting for his beer.
Saying Mo, but mostly in accompaniment with one of the more sturdy servers working that night, come back with drinks for everybody with appropriate sizes. So Barry gets a pitcher. Now, don't go crazy. We have work, okay? In the morning. So
I
please.
drink the entire thing. slam it down.
All right.
And
Let's
then
chill.
just kind of look at her.
I try to do sleight of hand to swap mine and Adidas's drinks.
Okay. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. Adi perception, I suppose.
17.
8. You have swapped the drinks? Why?
Just
Oh, because
I would have gotten a glass, and he would have gotten a big glass.
Oh,
I just want the bigger glass.
Adi, you now have a small glass.
Audie has a thimbleful of.
The fuck is this?
Am I drinking out of a bucket?
You're a lightweight.
You'd probably have a pitcher. The
Just
So, how is everyone feeling? Good, yes?
Better.
sober. Let's fix it.
I'm down with that.
I'm fine, but my mug is tiny. I do not understand.
All right. Who drinks? Because Sangmo definitely is drinking. And I don't mean kind of drinking. So that's a yes?
Yes.
I only
Not-
show up for the drinking, apparently.
Okay. Okay. So let's do. Let's cut to like an hour and a half in, and everybody do a con check.
Check or save?
Check.
Okay.
Nobody's poisoning you.
Okay. I'm just checking.
You're poisoning yourself.
Dirty 20.
You're correct. we are
11.
checking.
23.
18.
Who is 11?
That would be me.
Okay.
Middle
Rain.
guy can't handle
6. Oh no.
booze.
Oh no. Okay. So
Thimbleful of booze.
Rainbow and Guy.
Apparently, in response-
Rainbow and Guy are drunk. Audie's destroyed, and you guys can't figure out why. Sangmo put something way that was not beer. so she gave Guy a small glass, right? It was a small glass of like or like whiskey that, you know, Audie hammered and then proceeded to have more of.
Damn.
Rainbow, you're used to drinking wine. There's no wine here, so it's having negative effects. And Guy, I mean, you drank basically a pitcher the moment you got here, so act accordingly moving forward. Steve, Tiddly, and Sunshine, you're mostly okay, but you're getting there.
Yeah, I'm feeling less less stressed, so I would slow down on the drinking. Just FYI.
Sang Moe's, and if there's a karaoke machine in here, she would be singing on it at this point. You guys, you did such a good job. You did such a good job. So proud of all of you. I've never.
Are you howling?
I've never tried to get anybody into the keepers before. You're my first.
Can I do a perception check to see if she should be talking about that in the bar? Like how many people are here?
Sure, you can go ahead.
Oh shit, I'm rolling good tonight. 24.
You're aware she shouldn't be talking about it, but it's a loud bar and nobody seems to be paying attention.
Okay.
Insight checker to make sure she's
also
as drunk as she is, or
yeah, go ahead. As soon as she said it, Barry elbowed her.
Is your bear really a bear?
What?
Is your bear really a bear?
Guy, real quick. Sorry. Guy, real quick. He was rolling for something.
22.
Yeah, she's drunk as hell. Rainbow. Okay. Is your bear really a bear? Yes? Come here. Come here. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure not, because he talks when nobody's around, and he's an asshole.
Now, when you say he talks when no one's around, do you mean when you're drunk and he only talks to you?
He makes me feel crazy. I'm talking to you, Barry, you jerk.
She doesn't mean it, Barry.
I want to insight check the bear.
Okay.
He has chosen to try to complete an impossible
He
task.
appears to be a bear.
17.
17. You can tell he's got a little bit of like a dog smile on. You know what I mean? But you can't really tell much other than that. As he's been drinking, he's occasionally been like roaring and like bear woofing and stuff. If you've ever seen him making noises. Steve, you're sitting right next to Barry. Okay?
Okay.
For the sake of a joke. He gets real close to you and he puts his head on your shoulder. I can talk and they'll never know.
I don't say anything. I just kind of stare forward.
It's fucking great. It's like Bill Murray's thing where he like goes into like coffee shops and bars and like sits down next to someone, drinks their drink right in front of them and says, "No one will ever believe you." And walks away.
All right. Is there anything else you want to have in your drunken conversation, Rainbow? Sorry.
How multi-faced.
Sangmo
this
is
drink
divulging.
going to
I'm
be?
just saying. She's being very open and honest right now. And a little emotional.
Wait, huh? Where your firsts? How long have you been in the order?
7 years. 7 long years. I think I need to use the restroom. Ugh.
She's gonna throw up. She's gonna boat track.
Rainbow, you want to help her to the ladies' room?
It's okay, Barry's got it. Barry, carry me.
I just stare at the bear and I just hear Shala Shrila.
He gives you a wink as he walks away, Steve.
Alright.
You okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Nothing's definitely weird. Everything's good.
Okay, I was worried something might be weird, so I'm glad you say that nothing's weird. That's good.
No, nothing's weird.
Steve,
Why?
Nothing's weird.
Steve, you really calmed me down for that, man.
As
No problem, guy.
she's left, you guys are hanging out, and a shoving match starts to happen right next to your table.
I get up and break it up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I would say persuasion on this, because you're strong enough to physically stop most people from. But I think what you say would be more important here.
Well, let me just roll my +0 on this. 8.
8. What do you say? With an 8.
That's bad. Don't do that, guys.
You're like holding them up by the scruff of their necks, and they're still swinging at each other.
One's a large orc. The other is a human. The orc looks at you. You're right. And he punches the human real quick. The human drops like a sack of bricks.
I'll give you that. No. Nice hit.
I'm sorry I've upset you. I'll buy you around. Yes?
Yes.
Around for my friends.
Woo! And I immediately look at the
I'm his friend too. I get up from my seat and stand on the seat. I'm his friend too.
Everybody at the table. He said, "May I sit with you?"
Of course.
I was interested in the bear, but the bear was gone.
Interested how in the bear? Because I'm pretty sure he's not a bear.
He's so cute, though. He's so cute, though. I've seen him around town, and he's so cute.
Ah, yes. He is adorable.
So you're going around town looking at bears?
He's the only bear I've seen in the city.
The guy in the armor is a type of bear.
I don't know what that means.
Adi's a bear? Why have you never told me this?
I am not a bear. I am a
I said you're a bear.
I don't
Can you
understand
transform?
why he would say this.
So what brings you to the capital? City of prosperity and other stuff.
We're all from Mira. We were,
Oh, Mira.
yeah.
Oh, the wine.
Right.
I've been in the spring. It's lovely.
Oh, the French.
Champagne.
So
Yes.
what brings you here? The business? You selling wine?
Yeah. Not selling wine. Some business. Can't really go into too much detail. You understand.
Ah, wink, wink, hush, hush.
Nudge, nudge,
Nothing
tick.
too crazy.
I understand. He flashes a protector badge.
Oh, didn't know you were one of a member of the order.
I've been for many a day.
What do you do there?
Oh, I'm this, little that. Mostly sitting on meetings these days. Little past my fighting days, but it's okay.
I look at the
From that,
human.
well, not from what you just did.
Oh, him? He's one of my subordinates. He's a dick.
Yeah, you're a dick. Stay over there.
I apologize for my ignorance. Are you someone we should know?
Not if you're from Mira. My name is Ulrich Honoru.
Is that a
Honor.
name I would-
Sorry.
Is that a name I would
Honor.
know?
You may roll. Was that history, probably?
Oh, no, did not have a good roll there. 7.
I also had a 7.
The people are dropping like flies tonight.
No, she said she'll be right back.
Roll the history roll as soon as I find.
It's in H's.
Like I said, we're all from Mira. My name's Sunshine Hanover, and she's had better days, but that's my sister Rainbow Hanover over there. And I'll let the rest introduce themselves.
Oh,
You said
I'm
he was-
Steve. I'm Steve. Now the PH though.
Howdy.
And I am Adidas. To new acquaintances, friends, comrades, co-workers.
Did anybody else roll history to try to know if you know who it was?
Rolled a 7.
I know.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So yeah,
I suppose I could.
if you want to. Nobody's rolling well, so.
I rolled a
I'll
3.
hold off the end
Yeah.
of my toast until you have made your roll.
Yeah, it was a 3.
Steve, do you want to roll? You would.
Sure, why
There's
not?
no way in hell.
You might nat 20 it. Why
There's
not?
no way in hell Steve would know, but fuck it.
Farmhand Steve knows this guy in the Capitol.
17.
I'm gonna say no,
Very cool.
because there's no
Very
way in
cool.
hell Farmhand Steve would know his name.
Very cool.
I'm gonna say no. I'd give it to you on a 20, but I'm still gonna say no.
But all of a sudden, Barry whispered, "Hey, watch out for that Ulrich guy."
Alright.
You're back.
Astatas vrasupatlat.
I like soup.
Yep, let's start.
Slats,
blah.
yeah.
No, but if it's hush hush, secret, I promise. Do not tell. I am locked tight through the key.
All right. Tell us something that would be locked tight then, so we know you're not fibbing.
But I cannot because it's locked tight.
This guy's good.
Yeah, real battle of wits here. What do you do, Ulrich?
I used to be active duty and I was promoted. Now I simply do nothing and provide myself to be mostly useless as I talk to senators and house people. Ugh, it's so boring.
This sobers up Sunshine a little bit. So are you high up in the order?
But still feel as useless as when I was a young pup rookie. Simple city guard, doing my best.
Well, I don't mean to bring you down. I mean,
Oh no, you do not, sir. You do not, sir. It's just been a long week. But I shall get through it, and we shall have another. It's the advantage of the sun. It always rises tomorrow. Hanovers. I believe I've met your uncle.
I introduced you, by the way, Laura. Sorry. Crap. What's our uncle's name? I'm sorry.
You tell me. His last name's Mira.
Frederick.
Al.
Okay, Frederick Mira.
Is a noble sounding like German name, so sure, Frederick.
Frederick Mira. Seemed a serious but wholesome man.
You
Well,
should sing his
him-
sock drawer.
Yeah. Holes. You meant holes in his socks.
Oh no, I meant that's where he keeps all of his porn.
Oh.
But
I did
like
not.
where your head went, because that was a funny pun.
Yeah. Well, I will bid you adieu. I do not want to take this seat from your fine furry friend, whom I cannot pet. Alas.
So why can't you bet him?
I gotta go. Sang Mo's coming back.
Okay.
Sang Mo comes back. What? Why are you talking to Ulrich?
We don't know who he is. He just stopped at our table.
He
Said he wanted to pet the bear.
Oh, I knew it. Barry immediately leaves the table and wanders over to Ulrich. From across the bar, you hear, "Yes!" As he starts to viciously pet the bear, knocking over a table and some people.
Viciously pet the bear is not a sentence I thought I'd hear today.
Have you
but
ever-
know what?
Probably a band name.
Have you ever pet wrestled with a large dog?
Yep.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Giving him a mini scratch.
And
Oh, yeah.
he's a big dude, and Barry's a bear. So, you know.
Half the bar is going to be destroyed. At the end of this.
Just Barry's like this, like feet up in the air. Oh. Oh.
That's the captain of the Protectors. That is the Protector.
I had a feeling it was something like that.
Don't talk to him. Ever.
Of the protector.
Why?
He trained Locke. Have you met Locke?
Briefly.
Oh, yeah, you don't know him well. He's mean. I mean, I don't know about Ulrich, but Locke's mean. So, Ulrich's mean.
Okay.
Locke seemed like a
He looks.
Stalwart individual.
And you believe he just happened to walk into the bar we're all sitting?
Well, he did punch his subordinate in the face.
That
That
makes...
guy right there that's still laying on the ground.
He's not moving. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Former subordinate, I guess.
But he doesn't look that mean to me. Just look at him with Barry.
If he trained Locke, he's got to be an asshole.
All right. Well,
Like-
we didn't tell him anything.
I have to be nice to Locke, but that guy is so mean.
We look over as he's cuddling Barry. Yeah, he seems like a real dick.
Have you ever thought that maybe Locke is just an asshole and he didn't learn it from that guy?
It has crossed my mind.
I would say Ranima seems like a much bigger dickhead than this guy.
Oh, that man is insufferable, and I'm fairly certain he murders children for fun on the weekends. I don't know that for sure, but he's a nightmare. He's a walking nightmare, yes. The masters are nightmares. They have to be. I spend time with Ranima. He's a nightmare.
Is he?
Into the church. They're all nightmares.
Are both of those guys in your order or no? In our order?
No,
Yeah.
no. Let me make things clear. You're not one of us yet, Fire Pants.
I want
Why do
those
you get
badges.
your pants?
We don't need no stinking badges.
So, I was supposed to give this to you earlier, but I got excited and forgot. She puts a letter on the table. It's your mission. Shh. Shh. Rainbow, stop yelling. Anybody want to pick it up?
Sure.
I would reach for it same time. Race.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand off. Oh my god.
Too busy drinking. I rolled a-
5.
Never mind, I might win it.
Also, for
Rolled a 3, and I
Rolled a
have
9.
a +8, so that's an 11.
So all three of you spill your beers a little bit on yourselves, but Guy gets to the letter first. The
I don't know if I can read right now.
could you be 4?
Hey-o!
you guys
I write for
are
a
funny.
living, you fuck.
I put my hand out to Guy. Can I try?
Sure, and I hand it to Adidas.
Okay.
I am seeing most words twice, but what does it say?
It says you got to go to Skaggy, just like it was told you earlier.
I
But
close one eye so that I can read it.
it elaborates. There
Easy old
has
squint.
been word of undead at a roaming settlement south and west of Skaggy itself. And it gives coordinates with an asterisk next to it. It basically gives two sets of coordinates, and it says it's somewhere between here and here. You may roll
Rolling Dead.
history real quick, bud.
History, okay.
Anybody may roll history if he reads it out loud, actually. Do you read it out loud?
I'm reading it out loud and saying, and yeah, The roaming dead in the frozen wasteland.
Bam, bam, bam,
Who
bam,
the
bam,
fuck?
bam, 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 bam,
Tin
bam,
history.
bam, bam.
Wieners, fluffy wieners, wieners, fluffy wieners.
Thanks, Luke.
Sorry.
Marcus has gone into serial killer lighting.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
Did anybody have a good history check here? No?
The great one on the last roll
Nope.
about Skaggy.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Better, Morgan.
Yeah. Much better.
No, that's worse. The
Oh god, that's so much worse.
Okay. Yeah, you just have the coordinates between here and here. Investigate. If there are undead, eliminate undead. And if there is a source, discover source.
Okay. I guess that doesn't sound that bad.
Rainbow's doing a tiny little dance in her chair.
Now, you're super drunk. Is it really a tiny little dance, or is it...
It's on the table.
I mean, it's pretty noticeable.
Rainbow, why are you dancing?
Oh, I
I
love
start-
undead.
Wait, you're not
I'm
supposed
gonna
to
start
like
playing-
undead. You're not supposed to.
I started playing a jaunty tune for her to dance to.
So no one's told you life was gonna be this way. We lost Phil. He's gone.
That was a 15 for my performance.
I have Dorito tacos.
Ugh. I bet Phil comes back to 2 beers.
Oh, Marcus, I thought you were saying that in response to Mike saying tacos. Marcus just goes, ugh.
No, that was in response to Mike's Dorito tacos. I'm jealous.
It should be noted that undead, while not completely out of the realm, is incredibly rare to hear about. Sunshine and Rainbow, you would have probably studied to a certain amount, depending on what your interests were.
Yep. And I am aware of my sister's creepy interest in
But
said undead.
it's much more of a wives' tale people tell other people. Like, if you're a bad kid, grandma will come back and eat you. Than it is actual worry.
Baba Yaga.
Okay. So, does anybody want to do anything else on a drinking night?
After we sober up, just a smidge,
Sure.
I do want to ask Sangmo a thing.
Okay. She would be riding on top of Barry. Barry's drunk, but he's big. He's got a big BMI. So he's she's just laying down on him.
So, as a keeper, how much access to the things that we find do we get? Is there research involved? Are we able to do some of that? Like, is that a thing?
It's mostly vague. You're not supposed to play with them all that much, but we all have, in one form or another. But if you don't turn it in, you'll literally be hunted and murdered.
I don't want to not turn things in. I'm just interested and have a deep love of research, and I want to know things about things.
Well, you should talk to Tyshvia about it when you return, then. He is all about that. That's like his thing. He deeply hates putting the items in the place that you put them. Hates it. He laughs it off, but he's never been a fan.
Well then, I will talk with Tyshvia.
How are you going to get to this Skagi?
Can we take
By
a boat?
boat, I assume.
Yes, but how? Rainbow, this is part of the test. The whole thing. You've got to figure it out.
Do they give us the badges before we go?
Nope. Josh said we don't need no stinking badges. I didn't hear it, but I knew he said it.
I said that.
Well then, I suppose that will be step one in our planning session. If all of us decide to join the Keepers, that is.
You don't... Barry, I'm gonna puke.
Sunshine keeps his mouth firmly shut.
I gotta
gonna
make...
stick again.
I gotta
and
make
just-
water. You guys roleplay for a couple minutes.
Mike, are you diabetic?
No.
Morgan
I
is.
watched the Thursday
And he hasn't
stream.
had to pee nearly
Like
as much.
4 times.
Wait, is that a symptom? You peel
Can
off?
be. It can be.
Let's spend his
But I
entire
mean,
absence.
it also can
discussing-
be you drink a lot or you drink a lot of water. It's not. If you pee a lot, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're not diabetic, I don't think, Josh.
Thanks, Morgan.
Yeah. I don't think Mike is either, honestly. I'm just kind of giving him shit.
Is it giving him shit if he can't hear it?
I said it while I was still here, Marcus.
Well, can't we just say that just talk behind his back? Just as cool. Michaels stinks.
I mean,
Got it.
I was
Well,
gonna
give me
say
that look,
I want to
Phil.
try.
Look.
I want to try to get Adidas laid because I think he is too high strung. So when Mike gets back, I'm gonna try to find someone and for Adidas.
He's doing
Can I
just
be your
fine
second
right now.
wingman? Can we just we'll just tag team salesman it, just tap the top of his head. Boom, boom. This baby right here can go, 300 miles on one tank of gas.
Just like he's a little stiff, but that might be okay for you.
You smell that?
This
That's new car smell.
this is not going to go how you guys want it to.
What happened?
Morgan is correct. Good luck.
What are we doing?
Luke's
Guy
got an
wants to
idea,
get
Mike.
laid.
I'm trying to get Adidas laid. There's got to be some lady that would be willing to put up with this Peyton Manning looking motherfucker.
Some friend
How?
goes back to the barracks, just FYI.
Okay. How are you going to go about doing that?
We're gonna
Steve
use
and I were
our
going to trying to find a lady
We're gonna
for
use
him.
our legs.
Just go throughout.
We're gonna use our fingers. Gonna use our
Imagination. Yeah. The where are you going, guy?
just up to the bar to the nearest girl, just to be like, "Hey, my friend over there is interested in you."
Is he now?
Yeah.
Is that Councilwoman Jacobs?
I really want to know, halfling or orc?
Orc.
Okay, you never know. Yeah, he's looking for a woman that can really stand up to all of his types of strengths.
Roll persuasion. Audie, roll persuasion to look seductive.
I'm unaware that he's
Yep,
doing
no.
this.
Okay.
That's a 24.
All right, I'll talk to him.
I put down enough money for a drink for her and a drink for him. Just bring these over for him. And then I follow saying the one.
A burly orc lady comes walking over, and I don't want to do this. Burly orc lady comes walking over and hands you a drink, Audie.
Hello. And who might you be?
Your friend says you're looking for a good time. What's up with that?
Oh. I did not know that he was talking to someone for me. I thought perhaps you recognized me. Do you know who I am?
Really? You're gonna use the line, do you know who I am?
Most people who approach me do. I apologize.
Jesus.
You seem like a very nice lady. What is your name?
Adi, put your entire fist in your mouth. It works every time.
My name is Jane.
A pleasure to meet you, Jane. Have a seat. I am Adidas Traksutovic.
Roll persuasion.
Again? Okay.
I'm not doing this. Oh, that was your persuasion from before? 17?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take it then. That's fine.
We
It
can
goes
skip-
great. I don't want to do this. It goes great.
I didn't think he'd go with it. I thought he was going to get pissed off and like try to fight me.
He's a man of needs. All right. Audie.
He's a professional athlete. Do you think he's going to do?
I thought you were going to be like, God, he's such an idiot.
We've
and
lost
just
both
like,
Tiddly and Sunshine. Okay. So everybody goes to bed, not necessarily their bed, but everyone goes to a bed. You get a long rest.
Those are my favorite kind of rests.
What about Adi? Does he get a long or a short rest?
I'm gonna go with long.
Okay.
So did the orc
Damn
lady.
right.
All right. Audie rejoins you in the morning. Rainbow, take it over.
What? Why?
Never mind. Based on the conversation you had with Mo previously.
Oh, gotcha. So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Please, not so loud, please.
Good morning! This is my good morning song. I'm glad everyone's here today. I'm so happy to see you all.
I reach up and I cast light directly on Steve's face.
You actually hear me. You actually hear me yell.
Okay.
Shut up, Steve.
We'll bring it all back together. That was an excellent morning, brother. You need coffee and bacon, probably. So who's
I don't
gonna
get to
join the
work.
keepers?
French toast work for everybody?
Tiddly, you on the fence about it, or you think you're gonna
On the fence about breakfast?
just keepers?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
really care if you're having breakfast or not.
I'll do it. I heard French toast, man.
Okay.
Yes to the keepers. I already ate this morning.
Oh,
Tiddly, do you want to talk? Do you want to tell us more? This is me trying to reach out and be nice. This is not me being condescending. I know my voice sounds the same when I'm doing them, but
Would you
We've
stop
kind
being
of,
mean
like-
to Tiddly, please? Would you stop being mean to Tiddly? Thank you.
we've all heard and seen how Adidas feels about this situation. My brother exploded a door. Steve is Steve. Guy just really cares about food. We haven't really heard how this has affected you.
I pat
So-
Steve on the arm.
Do you want to share? Now, how you doing, buddy? How you doing?
I love you, Steve. Don't let them be mean to you, okay?
It would ever change.
Putting that
Hey,
in the notes.
What are you guys
Rainbow was Steve.
you
Sorry.
talking to me?
Um,
I don't see anyone else here, so you must have been talking to me.
I didn't say I took the light off, by the way.
you
Yeah, stop.
probably
Oh, yeah,
can't see
sorry.
Steve.
He literally can't see anybody else there.
That's my new favorite way to use that cantrip, by the way. Just put it right on someone's face.
Because if they close their eyes, their eyelids have it. Cast light.
If you
It's
close
a
your
very
eyes, I
good
think you
Should have had
blind
a
yourself.
deck save.
All right,
So I thought
let's
you
just
would've
continue
been
with the
doing
thing. Rainbow and Tiddly were doing a thing.
it. Sorry.
So, back when I was doing time, I heard a possible rumbling that the one was not actually a being, but I couldn't believe it because it was just a rumor. So that's why I said I wasn't horribly surprised, but I'm still shocked.
I was wondering about that when you said that.
Like shocked that they revealed it to us, or
I was shocked because it was actually true, but for the fact that I had heard something
You'd already
that it was a
considered it.
possibility
uh,
is why I was still surprised.
All right. So in general, everybody's in kind of a good mental state. We're all kind of okay at least, but planning on taking this offer.
Yep.
Yep.
I rolled a 14 for survival to come back in with breakfast, French toast and bacon.
The edges of the French toast are a little charred, but you're good.
So I think
Should have made ribs.
first order of business, if we all are agreed that we're going to be taking them up on this offer to become keepers, Sangmo told me last night that we essentially are receiving no help at all on this quest that we have to go on, including booking a boat. Thoughts?
We've got money.
Steve, please.
Step 1. Set the ground rules with them. We getting paid? Because definitely we need to get that money. Also, by the way,
Take the light off.
The city has changed, Steve. It took so very little time.
Steve has turned into a pimp.
Step
As someone-
2, profit.
right. As someone who has done a fair bit of traveling, would I be versed in how I guess ferrying people from place to place would work. Chartered ferries.
Potentially. You've never been to. The nearest port city is Borth, so you'd have to go back to Borth. You've never been there, so you don't know how it works out of there.
I think we'd probably have to go to the docks in Borth. I mean, is there a dock in Skaggy?
You rolled well on your history before. Technically, yes. And they try to keep it clear of ice.
What time of the year is it?
I was just literally asked
Winter.
by Berg. Ah, fuck. What?
You know.
It is.
This sound.
It is winter months coming up on. So it would be pretty thick ice.
Could we get a map, Mike? Real quick?
Yes, absolutely. Let me pull one up for you. We actually have an updated
Sounds like
map.
it would be. This sounds like it would be a dangerous endeavor for any ship crew. I was originally thinking we could simply look for postings at the Port Authority in Borth, but since it is such a dangerous mission, perhaps we should recruit our captain at a seedy bar.
Hey, CD bars, I like
Cantina.
those.
Okay. Let me pull up monitor 2. There you go. So, on stream, real quick. You are in the capital here.
Okay.
Borth is here. Skaggy is way the hell down here.
Oh, it even has even farther, I think. Or no,
Can
that's
we-
the dot on
can
the
we
eye.
take a-
So,
Is there a port down on that peninsula, and then we can cross overland?
yes, there would be right about here. There's actually a through river, like a canal.
Oh,
But again, this entire peninsula is contested. At this point, it's most likely under Skaggy control. Most likely.
all right. Well, step one is to get to Borth. It sounds like. So, do we need to? Well, I suppose I should have asked Sangmo this, but do we need to tell them that we're leaving, or are they gonna know?
Oh, I think
Probably
I think we have to tell them that we
formally
accept
accept.
first.
Okay.
Do we still have the camels? Or did we sell those when we got here?
They weren't ours. They were Sangmo's. She requisitioned them.
They were
Dude.
left at the livery.
Do we actually have the mission still? Like the piece of paper?
Adidas
Yeah.
at last.
Yeah.
Did we keep that from last night? Because
Did the work lady pickpocket off of you?
there was some things that happened.
I'm going to say she did not. The only thing she took was his heart.
Anyway, so let's.
And its freedom.
I guess we should go tell them we accept them and get moving. Right?
Well, do we have to go like today? Like, can we give it like another day or at least an afternoon?
No. Why?
Because some of us are feeling kind of rough.
I mean, you probably should wait. I'm just going to say, remember, you're crossing a desert to get to Borth.
All right. Well, today we can go talk to them and tell them we accept. Right? You're not too hungover for that, are you? And then we'll leave early tomorrow morning.
No.
Yeah.
That way we'll get some travel done before it gets too hot. that work?
Perfect. We accept the
right.
mission. Step 1, we accept the mission. Step 2, hydrate. Step 3, rough conditioning.
Profit.
Step 4, more hydration.
Okay, so is there a guard nearby? Outside?
Sure, there'd be roving people around, yeah.
Okay, I'd go out and ask one of them if we could speak with Master Tyshvia.
I don't know, can you?
Oh boy, this guy's a jokester. Are we allowed to, is my question.
I just walked past him.
You're
under the
not
elevator.
allowed. You're allowed to go to his lab. You're not allowed to go down to the one.
Yes, thank you for your help. Okay, so we go to his lab.
Okay. Hey, look, there's a guy. Morning, everybody.
I still
Sangmo looked terrible when I saw her. How y'all feeling?
About the same.
peachy keen jelly
My
bean.
eyeballs.
What'd you say, Steve?
I can't feel my eyeballs.
Is that a thing people can do? You can feel your eyeballs? I don't want to know the answer to that.
We got
Anyway.
in a fight with a player.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, what's up?
Sounds like we've all decided to agree to join the Keepers, or at least to take the test to join the Keepers.
All right. Sounds good. Sangmo give you the paper? Or don't you get too damn drunk to give it to you? Because she did not have an answer for me.
No, Audie has it.
Good.
I do have a question for you, if you have time.
Shoot. I mean, what else better would I have to do other than to feed God? Go ahead.
Sangmo mentioned that you have an interest and an affinity for some research. I do as well, and would love to, if we pass this test to become keepers, work with you on some research.
Well, it depends. It takes a certain type to work with the forge.
What kind of type?
All right. Fair enough. He leans over and he grabs a pipe connected to some wood. Make this work. Right now.
A pipe connected to some wood?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's got some metal bits along the bottom and top. It's not something you've ever seen before.
I get your point. This is not a thing I have seen before. But
Yes.
it doesn't mean that you couldn't teach me.
Not really. It's not
Can I
how
give it a
this.
shot?
It's not how this works. Trey, come here. Trey comes wandering up from the side. Hey, make this
I'll
work.
give it a shot. No.
He looks at it for a little bit. And he puts it on his shoulder. And he points it up. And arcing fire comes out of it. Explodes in the air. Trey's got it. You don't. Sorry.
She just walks off.
There's plenty of books up top. Don't get angry.
Sunshine is staring at the tube.
I was gonna play it like a maramba.
That would not have worked.
Mm.
So, Master Tyshvia, there's no way that we could learn how to use something. Huh?
I ain't given enough time. Anybody can learn anything.
Is that right?
But time,
How much time?
I don't know. My version of time isn't yours. You do things like sleep and eat and die. I don't. I can't tell you.
I haven't died yet, so I don't know if that applies.
Valid point?
I wouldn't encourage him. All right. Anything else you need to talk to us about before we start our mission?
Best of luck. You'll get no help. You're not with the Order while you're out on this, so do not use our name. Okay?
Half a dozen jackasses. Got it.
Sorry. That's how it works.
I wander over to where Rainbow's looking at books. Just kind of start looking at ones she's not immediately looking at. I'm just doing things. I'm done.
Okay. You all done? Okay.
Yeah, I think I have.
Heading out. Do you leave the city immediately?
Like next morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would wake everybody up real because I want to get leaving early.
Probably should leave before sunup.
Oh, and before we go to bed that previous night, I would like to buy a set of white robes with a hood that will fit over my armor.
Sure.
And I suggest everyone else do the same, but that's up to you. How much is that going to run me?
We'll put it at 7 silver.
Okay.
I'm going to try and get some supplies. Are we gonna rent camels, buy camels? What are we gonna do?
I imagine we try to rent them if we can. There's probably some business that runs camels from here to Borth that you can rent out.
I stock us up with food and make sure we have, because when we were coming through the first time, it was supplies Sangmo had, like the tents and stuff, or was that all ours?
No, she had her own.
No, but I meant for us, like the canopy and stuff. Is that something that came with the camels? Is it like,
No, that was something she had.
You ordered supplies.
That was something she
want to
had.
make sure. Want to make sure we had the supplies to get through.
I also want to buy a warm robe.
That's not what I bought, but okay.
Actually, on that note, we should also, well,
The point is it's
Let's wait till we
we
get
could
to
wait till we
Coast
get to
Piper.
Borth to buy winter clothes.
Well, we probably buy them in Skaggy. I don't know. But yeah,
Might be a little
we
too
probably
late by
won't
then.
put them in the middle of the desert.
You can also get any of this stuff in Borth.
Okay. Yeah. The Josh, the point of the white is to reflect the sun and keep it off your skin and the metal. So if you
No,
want to buy,
Gray
go
and naked most of the time.
what?
I'm gray and naked most of the time.
Do you want to be sunburned and naked? Get your ass a robe.
Fine.
7 silver for anybody who wants a rope. Okay. Next morning, you would find that there are rental services. Everyone's trying to sell you a different one. The real question is, do you rent camels with a guide or without?
Yeah, we probably should get a guide. I'll pay for the guide.
Okay.
How much do we owe for the camels and the guide? I'm just covering the guide. You all can get your own camels.
It's going to be 2 gold for the camels and
Per person or
per person. And 5 for the guide.
Okay. I pay that.
do you want me to do 2 or 3 gold for rations and stuff to get us through?
I don't think
'Cause
rations are
I'll
that
cover
much.
food.
I don't think rations are that much, but
I actually have
Most-
rations
Most of us still have rations in our inventory.
because on the boat and everything, we were eating the food. So we only really had to use our food in the desert.
and it really only takes a day and a half to cross to Borth. Camels are quick, and the road isn't that bad.
Okay.
Okay. So, set off. Well before noon, you stop and rest. When the sun starts to go down, you take off and you ride all night. Close to noon the next day, you arrive in Borth. Now again, Borth is massive. Oh, that didn't sit well. And you all made jokes about Agrabah, so yeah, sure, it's Agrabah.
You made jokes about Agrabah.
I
I
did.
made jokes about Luco Lane.
What are you doing? What's your plan of
Um,
attack?
Do we all try to split up, see what we can find for ships, or I think I might be able to find some travel. I've had to cross the sea a couple times.
Do not think splitting
what?
up.
Audie sounded like he knew what he was doing back in the capital, so I would just go with him.
Do not think splitting up in a strange place would be a great idea.
Do we know how to find ships, or is this kind of like a
Or
we got to walk around for a while since you said it is a gigantic place?
my thoughts were, ordinarily in this situation, you would go to the port authority and you would look for postings for captains running ferries to various places.
Talk to the
However-
harbor master.
Yes. But in this case, we could certainly try that, but the journey is, for lack of a better word, foolhardy with all the frozen ice this time of year. So, if that does not work, we could always just wander into a seedy cantina and try and find a captain desperate enough to take us. Perhaps he has a bounty on his head.
Homeboy wants to look
Pay
for
it
Han
off.
Solo.
Let's say perhaps he has a bear-like creature
Jack
with him as well.
This one walks on 2 legs.
All right, so let's go check with the Port Authority then.
Let's go find Jack Sparrow.
Fuck Audie's idea. We're going to the Port Authority.
Well, if you want to be
No,
boring
that's what he
about it,
said.
sure.
No, he said we could check the
Said
Port
try there
Authority
first.
No, I'm joking. We should check the Port Authority Harbor Master first, yes.
I'm not dismissive of Audie's idea. Come on.
Okay. You're able to find the Port Authority easily enough. It's a major city used to tourists and traveling merchants and the like, so everything's fairly well posted and signs everywhere. Most southern bound ships are going to Kareva. Almost assuredly because it's winter. It's the ice. Kareva's cold enough.
Crib is the one that's fighting with Skaggy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But braving the ice, not so much. Everybody go ahead and roll. Is there an investigation or something like that? Yeah.
Yes, investigation is a threat.
God, can I just be in one system for a while? I just want to be in one
Yeah.
system for a while.
You guys are almost done with
Yeah, and then we're going to start Savage Worlds, and I'm going to fucking...
Savage Worlds is so drastically different, though, that there's no way we could confuse it.
Are you kidding?
Challenge accepted. Yes, I get
My brain does not function well.
I got a 21 for investigation.
Hey, me neither. 18 investigation.
7.
Diddly.
10.
Rainbow.
6.
Oh, God. It's getting worse. Audie. That's a natural 1.
Wah, 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 wah.
Audie, you become frustrated with the fact that there are no lines. There are no ferries to Skagi. And you're immediately mentally planning, well, when we get to Kareva, we'll have to purchase horses, figure out some sort of way to cross the gap.
I knew this would happen and nobody would listen to me. Now we have to do all this planning.
Sunshine and Guy. You both see a listing that's not on the Port Authority list board. It's a ship that's not clearly marked. And it's not far from the listing board, so you choose to check it out. It's a whaling vessel with hard steel front on the ship.
An icebreaker.
What's the name of the ship?
Cold Truth.
Okay.
Well, what do you think, guy? Should we check it out?
Well, I think
Captain?
this is the best shot at getting there out of any of the ships I can see so far.
Buddy, quit muttering to yourself and come on.
You know what? You can just. Fucking. I will not stop muttering to myself. That's my coping skill.
You cannot make me.
So I guess we'd head over to the boat and see if there's anybody waiting on the gangplank, or if there isn't, I don't know. I'd holler, "Ahoy! Anybody there?"
Hi, yes. What I do for you?
Is that who I'm talking to?
Yup.
Okay. On the posting, we saw that this boat was headed to Skaggy. Is that correct?
There's an air posting. Nice try.
Ralph, is that you, buddy?
Is this boat heading to Skaggy?
Never changed. What? Is this?
Is this boat heading to Skaggy?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who's asking?
I am. I'm looking to buy passage for 6 people to Skaggy.
This isn't. This isn't much of a passenger vessel.
I'm aware of that. I see you're a whaling boat. But there's not a lot of boats heading south this time of year. As I said, we'd be willing to pay our way.
Do you have coin?
I pull out a handful of gold coins and show him or her. I'm not sure what I'm talking to, honestly.
Her.
Is it a half orc? Did you say?
The concept of half orc doesn't really exist in this. Okay, so because it's kind of fashionable to be orc in this world, because many orc families are very rich, there's no such thing as a half orc. If you can claim being an orc, it's as good as claiming being a human in most settings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I roll perception to see more about this person now that I've been talking to him a bit?
Sure.
I'm there as well. Can I do it as well?
17.
I'll tell her you're into chicken wings, orcs.
It's only 11 for me.
17, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 11. Her clothes are worn, but warm fitting. You see buckles along the outside where perhaps more could be lashed on. You know what I mean? Whatever she's wearing is her warm weather clothes, and it's still covering more than most people would be comfortable with roaming around Borth. Shut up, Forks. God damn it. I just got an outlook. um. All right. She's got a small frame for an orc, but she looks strong, right? Swollen hands and thick calluses on the knuckles and cheeks, probably from cold air.
Are you the captain, madam?
Aye. Can you say it?
What would? Yes. Well, I can. I have.
What she asked?
Can
if
you
we can
say
sail?
I'm not the best, but I am skilled at healing. If anybody on your crew gets hurt, I can help them out on the way.
No, that's not the problem. Most of my crew is off for the winter. Can you sail?
Sure try.
I've never sailed in the ice, but I would like to think we could.
She walks up and sort of gives you both a look over. You say this, Firemarr?
Sorry, what?
You said there's Firemarr.
Did anyone come with us?
Nope.
We were all
Adidas.
there.
Oh, you're all there? Oh, sorry. I thought it was just the two of you. All right. 6 of you.
Did he say farmer?
Farmer.
Yeah, I was like,
That's understood.
what?
Steve is. He's a farmer.
Okay.
All right, orcs. You named her. My name's Johanna. Let's sail. We'll sail by the end of the day. Go below. Find a bunk.
Do you know where, anywhere in Borth we could buy some warmer clothes? We're kind of attired for the desert right now. Figured if anyone would know, it'd be you.
Aye. No. Market to the south across the bay. There's my crew sets up vendors there. Look for the orcs that aren't wearing enough. They all put on short shirts and yuck.
Skin. That's just. Oh.
We'll go tire ourselves appropriately, and we'll meet you on the before nightfall.
Aye.
Oh, that we will.
We'll leave for
Do we
dinner.
need to grab? Do we need to grab anything else?
Are you asking?
How long do we expect our journey to last?
I can handle a surprise. Where are we headed?
Did it say anywhere in the letter?
I look at
Just
body.
a-
Pleasure to meet you, Johanna. These are the coordinates.
There's 2 coordinates. There's 2 places.
That there are.
Our destinations in between them.
So you don't know where we're going.
One of those 2 places would be fine,
Start with the
or as
closest
close
one.
as you can get us.
100 gold. 10%, whatever you're looking for.
Can pay you the 100 gold.
If you want
The
body
10%.
parts, I guess.
We're not really
You
going
want
on
a foot?
One at a time, boys.
Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead.
or-
talking a lot.
I was going to say, well, Do you want 10% of the body we're going to try to get?
Buddy, you wailing?
No,
You don't make
we're not
much
looking
sense.
for that type of creature.
100 gold and 10%. Or an extra 30 on return.
Morgan, you okay with this, or not? Sunshine, you okay with this?
Let me ask you if you're okay with this, Captain. I'm not sure we can give you 10%.
If you can't pay
But
it,
we'll agree.
an extra 30 gold on return.
Oh,
That'll have to be it because there's no
that'll
bounty.
be fine.
Fair is fair.
There.
Get your
Give me a
coats.
Shake hands.
She spits in her palm, shakes your hand.
I shake her hand, and then when she's not looking, I wipe my hand on my robe.
I spit in my hand and shake too,
Hurry up.
but I just
Get back as soon as you can.
Okay.
All right.
I gently lift her spat on hand and kiss the knuckle.
Ugh. Puffed.
Do you want us to roleplay by the or the warm weather gear, or do
Nope.
we just buy it?
You go ahead and buy it. And that'll be where we stop for tonight. No
Okay. How much?
cliffhanger or anything like that. Warm weather gear we'll put it at 15 silver a person, so gold 5.
Okay. Do we? The 100 gold, was that total or each? Total, right?
Total.
Okay.
We'll split that amongst us, cost-wise, I assume.
Yeah. Let's. Hang on. Let me get the calculator. I don't know how that splits.
it's about 17 gold a person.
100 divided by 6.
So we got 7 silver or 17.
Yeah, 17 gold each to her. We'll give her a little tip.
So you should lose 17 gold and
Should lose a total of 18.5.
Yep.
Whoops.
okay. We did a lot of things tonight.
Woo!
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I know it's not one of those cliffhanger endings or dramatic pauses, but
It's all right. Sometimes
it's
you
late
don't
and we
get-
need to go to bed.
I got laid. It was a whole thing. It was sweet.
I didn't think he was going to go for it. I thought he was going to be pissed off at me.
Who said he's
Apparently,
not?
he likes orc women.
Yeah, he could be. Well, there's a lot of orc women in this continent, so you pretty much have to. We'll be back Wednesday with Crosden, Thursday with the for sure last episode of Cyberpunk, despite claiming that the week previous.
This week.
And then
Fucking
we'll
mean
be
it this
back,
time.
and this group is going to run into some ice and potentially some undead.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The White Walkers.
We're on a boat.
Have a good night, everybody.
Shit,
We're
we
on
didn't
a
bring.
boat.
But
We can't
I'm
defeat
on
the
a
White Walker.
boat, and
I'm going
Go
fast.
fast.
And...
I got